Lives begins with choice. And God has given us the capacity to choose, hasn't He? Did you read that story some time ago about a Harvard Law graduate? He was trying to quit smoking, and he just couldn't seem to quit. And so one day he was driving from Los Angeles up to Las Vegas, and you know, when you drive that route, if you've ever driven it, you have to drive quite a bit through the desert area. And as he was driving through the desert, he got this terrible urge to smoke. I mean, it was a horrible urge. And he was just shaking. He was out there in the middle of the Arizona desert driving. And as he was driving, he thought, I know. I've left a half a pack in my glove compartment. So with one eye on the road and the other eye on the glove compartment, he reached over and pushed the little button. The glove compartment popped open, and he's looking at the road and trying to fiddle around in that glove compartment, and finally couldn't find that pack of cigarettes. And he said, wait a minute, I know. My wife always packs me an extra pack in my suitcase. He stopped the car, jumped out of the car, left the door of the car open, ran back to the trunk. Now imagine it. Here he is, a Harvard Law graduate. The door on the driver's side's open. All the stuff from the glove compartment is falling down on the floor, and it's all over the front seat. And he runs around to the back of the car, opens the trunk, that's popped up. And by now he's shaking with this nicotine fit, and he begins throwing clothes out on the desert floor, and he's looking around, couldn't find the pack. Now imagine it. One door's open, stuff's all over the front seat, trunk is open, clothes are everywhere, and he says, I know, there must be a butt in the little ashtray here. He pulls out the ashtray, nothing. And he said, wait a minute, I always kept my pack in my pocket here. So he's out in the middle of the desert, he takes out his pocket, and all of a sudden he begins thinking, I wonder if any buzzard has seen me. He said, this is absolutely foolish. Here am I, a Harvard Law graduate, out in the middle of the desert, sucking on the pocket of my coat. This little thing called nicotine is not going to kick me around any longer. I choose not to smoke. I quit. It was his last cigarette.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
if you want to quit and you don't know how, take a trip out through the Arizona desert. That's the moral of that story, right? You know, we've helped thousands of people get on a better lifestyle. And I will tell you, the benefits are absolutely amazing. It's not what you give up that benefits you, it's what you get. I want to be hiking mountains with my grandkids when I'm 85. We got 5 grandkids. I want to be hiking mountains with them when we're 85. My wife is 70 some odd years old, I won't tell you. She is 70 some odd, and she water skis with our grandkids. She rollerblades with our grandkids. We climb mountains with our grandkids. We want to live a healthy lifestyle, not as some legalistic requirement, but because we know that it's better for us.
Amen.
We want to be serving others and serving God as long as He gives us one breath of life. So we recommend to you to make the choices in your life that are best for you. The choices in your life that are best for you, that will enable you to live healthier, happier, and more joyful lives. You know, there's an old song that really inspired me when I first heard it. It's called Ancient Words, Ever True, Changing Me and Changing You. Charles, come on out and sing before our lecture for tonight.